This is weird. I kind of like the dentist. I didn't used to. I used to hate it, but I've learned a trick, and I'm going to pass it. My therapist taught me this, and by my therapist, I mean a guy on TikTok who says doctor in his name. Probably a chiropractor. But anyway, he was like, you can't trick yourself into loving something you hate, but you can deflect it a little bit. So you can make it a little bit different. You can reframe it. So here's my reframing that I came up with for the dentist. Instead of thinking of it as going to the tooth principal's office to lie about how often I floss and get waterboarded, I've reframed it. Now I think of it as going to a very expensive, very fancy spa for rich people where I pay an adult man to wash the inside of my body. And that's better. It's so now when I walk in, they're like $5 copay. I say, take 10. Sit down in the chair, they give me a bib, and I'm like, oh, it's like a crab feast. I know. I get relaxed. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm ready for you, Glenn. Actually, you know what, Glenn? I'm getting a little tired. Too tired to swallow my own spit. Why don't you suck it out of my mouth with your little tiny vacuum cleaner? And look me in the eyes while you're doing it, Glenn. You went to college for this.
I think astrology is bullshit. Stay with me, Portland. Not that it's fake. That part doesn't bother me. I like a lot of things that are fake. I like expiration dates on food, CBD, democracy, a lot of things that are just a good story. I like that. My problem with astrology is some of the signs are mean, and I don't like that. I am a Virgo. I don't know why they let teenage bullies decide what sign I would be, but that's what I got. I am the Virgin. That sucks. That's not fun. No one wants to be the Virgin. When I found out, I did think people were bullying me. They were like, check it out. One of these signs represents everybody. And I was like, cool, it's like a Hogwarts house. I'm going to be the lion. And they were like, you don't get to pick, Virgin. And that hurt. Some people would argue, of course, that cancer is a worse one because that's a disease and is represented by crabs, which is also a disease. Bogo disease. I get that. But I will point out two things about that. Number one, it's represented by a sideways 69. Hell yeah. And then two, crabs is a disease you only get by not being a virgin. That's how it works. If it was worse to be a virgin, no one would ever have crabs. All right, the point is being a Virgo sucks. So somebody told me, they were like, oh, check it out, you should find the Chinese zodiac. It's all animals, it's totally different, it's a lot nicer. I'm a rat in that one. It feels like every culture made up a new system of magic just to make fun of me. That's what it feels like. I gotta go, check out the Peruvian zodiac. Alex, in this one, you're a dog turd? How did that happen? Come on. Rat virgin, we got more work to do. I think kinky people have ruined the word daddy for everybody else, right? Have you noticed this? It's weird because there are still male parents, you know? If you had a kid, you can't have him call you daddy now, right? You'd be out for breakfast and be like, you want some more syrup for your pancakes, champ? And you'd be like, yeah, give it to me, daddy. And then you get arrested, I assume. I don't know. If I have a kid, he's gonna call me Papa like it's the Civil War. I'm not taking chances. What animal power would you want? You want to fly? Bad wish. Waste of a wish. Look, I have the power to jog. I never do that. So like, why would we wish for sky exercise? That's all that is. You know how hard running is? Imagine doing it in the sky where it's cold. That's all that is. So I'll prove it to you that you don't want to fly. Pigeons. A pigeon can fly and they hate it. They don't do it. You drive a garbage truck at a pigeon's head and it'll be like, ugh. Not flying. I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian since I was in high school. What happened was I wanted to try it out, and then my mom was like, I think it's just a phase. And I was like, well, now I'm gonna do this until you die. And it's been 20 years. People are like, how do you get enough protein? Spite. I photosynthesize spite. I love my mom. I hope she lives forever. But if she dies, I'm eating prosciutto at her funeral. I guarantee it. It's so sad. This is like pig candy. Oh, I'm so sad.
I have to pick restaurants sometimes based on Yelp reviews. Apparently, we assigned the job of reviewing restaurants and deciding whether small local businesses succeed or fail exclusively to lunatics. Why did we do that? Every restaurant review reads like the person just got out of a divorce proceeding. Every one of them, they're so mad. They wouldn't let my dog sit at the bar. Like, yeah, it's a human restaurant for people food. That's normal. I was in New York recently, and I was checking out a bagel place. First review on Yelp said, too much cream cheese, 1 star. Who hurt you? What? How bad is your life that you get some free cheese and you're like, the internet needs to hear about this. This injustice will not stand while Tom has an iPhone. And it's cheese, that's the point of the bagel, right? Is we were like, I want spreadable cheese. No one is like, I wish toast was chewy, and the middle was missing. We're there. And 1 star! How much cheese was it? That's what I need to know. That better have been a lot. That better have been a Nickelodeon game show amount of cheese.